Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild with the Realistics Hunt series, and I just wanted to real quickly say thank you guys for 5,000 subscribers. I never imagined that we would get here this quickly, and honestly, I'm just so overwhelmed with how much love and support you guys have given the channel recently. It's been absolutely insane, and I really just can't thank you guys enough. It means so much to me that I'm able to do what I really enjoy doing for a living, and it's just still so incredible to me that I can actually say that I'm actually able to do what I enjoy doing, and it's you guys that make that possible, and I just really can't thank you guys enough. Like, I'm so bad at making little thank yous and stuff like this, but I really do appreciate all of the crazy amounts of support, and it's just, it's still so insane to me that you guys want to watch me make videos, like me of all people. But I'm just really happy that you guys have been enjoying all the videos, and I'm really happy with all the crazy good feedback on this Realistics Hunt series, and I'm excited to be able to do more of these, but because of the fact that this is kind of a special occasion, with this being the 5,000 subscriber video, I think what we're gonna do is, well, not think, I already did it, but I did some grinding for Rocky Mountain elk to try and find at least something good for this video. And I'm not gonna say any more than that, but just know I did quite a bit of grinding to try and get something special for this particular realistic hunt, so I'm not gonna give anything else away. But we're gonna get straight into it. But once again, thank you guys so much for all of the amazing support. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because I do post videos every single day and do quite a bit of different hunting games. So if you enjoy any of that, please consider subscribing. If you guys enjoy the videos, be sure to hit that like button, because it is the #1 way to help my channel get recommended to more people, and it really helps more than you guys could imagine. But with all that being said, thank you guys for 5K, and let's get straight into the hunt. Alright, so it's about 5:27 a.m. and we're about to head out into the Great Colorado Rockies in search of some Rocky Mountain elk. It is the archery season, so we're going to try and get to a spot where we've been told there's a decent amount of good bulls going through the area, and we're going to set up a tree stand and hope that we can get something good. So it's going to take us a little bit to get to the location, but once we get set up, I'll see you guys there. There's been quite a few giant bulls taken out of this area in the past, so we're really hoping that we can come across one of those. Obviously, it's hard to say what will happen, but I'm already getting quite a few signs of animals in the area. It's a perfect morning for hunting too. It's looking like it's going to be a good day. But we'll see once we get there. I'm hoping that we can find ourselves a good tree to set up at the edge of one of the fields. Hopefully we can catch them when they're grazing. I also forgot to mention we do have a mule deer tag also, but we've only got one. So we will have to try and make sure we take a nice mature buck. We have 2 Rocky Mountain elk tags and 1 mule deer tag, which I'm not expecting to fill all those today, but obviously that would be the goal if we're able to. So we can hope for the best, but honestly, I'll just be happy with anything. Because at the end of the day, the important thing is just getting meat on the table and in the freezer. But obviously, if we can find ourselves a nice mature bull or a mature buck, that's just going to be a good bonus. Okay, so we just spooked up an absolutely giant bull. This guy is looking massive. I don't know where he ended up coming from, but I caught him out of the corner of my eye as he was running away. It's definitely a sizable bull, and that's definitely one we want to try and get, but unfortunately, since we ended up spooking him off, there's no way we're getting him today. Pretty high chance that he's going to be pretty alert now and won't come to any kind of call or anything, so we're most likely going to have to just wait until the next morning, but we know where to hunt now, and I think in the meantime we'll try to go fill our mule deer tag, but it is really good to know that this guy's here, and he is an absolute giant. So now that we know where this guy is, I think we're going to go ahead and get our stand set up somewhere in the area, most likely at the edge of one of these fields, and we'll come back to it tomorrow once we get our mule deer tag filled, and then hopefully by then this guy will have calmed down, because I don't see any chance of getting him to come to a call now, unfortunately, so I think we'll probably set our stand up in one of these trees. It seems like the perfect area for it, but it's hard to say. There might be some better areas, but once we figure out where to put this up, we'll get back to you guys. There we have it. There's our first sign of some mule deer. Doesn't look like there's anything huge in this little herd right here, but definitely have some muleys. Hoping there'll be a big one just kind of tucked away in the back, but it's hard to say. I do see at least one more deer kind of tucked behind the trees. So hopefully we can get a look at it, and just hopefully it'll be something decent. We definitely want to take a mature buck. We don't want to be taking any young ones, so we definitely want to try and get a good sized mule deer buck. That is indeed another buck, but this guy's once again a small one. None of these are any mature bucks. We probably are just going to let them go and wait for something better, because we definitely want to make sure that since we only have one tag for mule deer, we only take something that we know will be a good mature buck. And these guys right here, they all seem to be young ones, so we're going to let them go. Okay, so we just spotted ourselves another mule deer bedded down. I only see one as of now. There very well could be more, but as of now we can only see one. We're gonna have to get a little bit closer and see if there's more hiding in the back. Oh yeah, that's a much better looking buck right there. That's a pretty decent looking mule deer. Definitely getting a little bit better. So, now we got a decision to make. Are we going to take that guy, or are we gonna wait for a bigger one? Because I know there are some bigger bucks in the area. It's just a matter of finding them. We got the opportunity to stock up on a decent sized mule deer right there. Question is, do we take that chance? Alright, so we had to take kind of a roundabout approach to them. Head to the right of where we were initially. And I think we're finally getting up close to where we can start calling them in. Now we definitely want to get these guys close. As you guys know, it's archery season currently, and there's no way we're going to be able to stalk up to these guys with the position that they're currently in, so we are going to try and get near some brush and just call them in. Hopefully get that buck close enough to where we can take him out. Alright, so we're getting really close to a spot where we'll be able to call these guys in. Once we get to this tree, we'll start the calling and hope that we can get this buck close enough to take a shot. This is the closest we've been. Let's hope we're able to get something. Okay, we are really close now. But they seem to be somewhat alerted that we're here. It's not good for us at all, because we still need to get quite a bit closer. I haven't been able to get them to respond to a call. So unfortunately, we do have to stock up, and it's not going as planned. They've noticed that we're here, but we're gonna do our best to get up close. Well, the young buck is still here, but I don't see any sight of our bigger buck. So we honestly might just have to settle for this guy. Obviously, we're gonna keep looking around here, see if we can spot the bigger one, but if all else fails, this guy's right here, and we might not get another chance to take out a buck, so we might just have to do it. Well, I think the buck caught wind of us, and not really a lot we can do. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to move on. It is what it is, and can't win them all. Well, unfortunately, we didn't see any sign of that mule deer after that initial little glimpse of him in the trees. I'm starting to think that he just continued on walking down to his drinking hole or something, and we just never got another sight of him. Didn't see anything for the rest of the day, so we're now on day 2, and we're gonna head back to that tree stand and see if we can get that monster bull elk to come in. Hopefully everything works into our favor. That stalk on the mule deer got ruined by the wind changing directions, and just after that it was all downhill. But hopefully today will be better. Got an early start and we're looking to get ourselves a monster bull down. What are the odds of this? We have a mule deer buck on our way to the tree stand. Just called right there. There he is. I think he might have smelled us, but if we can get this guy close enough, we will take him out. This will be our mule deer tag. Okay, this buck is getting really close. This is gonna be our opportunity. I think we can get him. I also have a bison coming up on us. That's not good. I have to take this shot. I think we got him. I think we got him. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ooh. And this is why you always bring a sidearm. Ooh. Well. Little unexpected turn of events, and we're gonna have to report this to the local wardens, but oh, that is why you always bring a sidearm with you, and very lucky I was quick to react to that. That could have been a very bad situation. Thankfully, we took care of it with a quick shot to the brain on this guy. Alright, and here is our blood trail. It is definitely vital blood. And yeah, it looks like he didn't run far at all. There's our buck. Let's go, guys. We got it down. We got him down. It's not the monster we were hoping to get, but at least we got ourselves a beautiful mule deer. That is absolutely awesome. Let's take a look at where we hit this guy. It looks like it was a decent hit. We definitely got it in a good spot, and we ended up smoking this guy. Let's go ahead and tag this beautiful buck right here. Like I was saying, this guy's not a monster, but he's definitely will do. We got ourselves a good hit into the lungs. Beautiful. Beautiful buck. Let's get this one sent off to the taxidermist, and we will continue our hunt and try to fill our Rocky Mountain elk tag. Now, as you guys probably remember me saying, we do have 2 Rocky Mountain elk tags, and got a couple younger bulls coming through here. These guys aren't the one that we're going for, but since we do have 2 tags, we might be able to get one of these along with the one that we're chasing. And yeah, this guy's coming in close. It's coming in very close. We'll see if we can take this guy out to fill our 2nd tag for elk. He's actually gonna stop right there. Perfect. And we got him. We got an arrow in him. Oh, we're gonna give that guy some time to die. And then we will go grab him. Shot might have been a little bit too far forward now that I look at it, but hopefully that'll take him down. So I've just spotted our bull. He's actually a little bit further away than I thought he was going to be. So there is a chance that we might have to get a little bit closer. Try to get him to come to a call and then sneak back to our tree stand, which is definitely not ideal, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and this is one of those situations. On a positive note, it looks like that is the bull that we hit first, and it does appear that it's died, so that's a positive right there, which means we should be able to try and get this guy to come to us now. What a giant. What an absolute giant Rocky Mountain elk. I'm very excited that we get a chance to take this guy out. actually do have this elk coming up pretty close to us, but obviously this guy is no comparison to that other bull, so this one right here will get a pass and he'll get to live to grow another year. Alright, well, after quite a bit of calling and maneuvering around to try and get these guys to come in, we finally got them coming towards us. Unfortunately, we're a bit a ways from our tree stand, and I don't think we'll get to use the stand. Look at the size of this absolute giant Rocky Mountain elk. This has got me so excited to be able to take this monster. Alright, we got this bull out at about a range that I can comfortably take a shot, so I'm gonna try and get a tiny bit closer and then we'll sink an arrow into him. I think this will be it right here. He's starting to go away. That's not good for us at all. We're gonna have to do some calling again and see if we can get him back in. If we can sneak just a little bit closer, we might be able to take him where he is as of now. He's up there feeding and he's about, I'd estimate 50 to 70 meters away, and he's definitely interested in us though. Sometimes in hunting you just can't get things to cooperate the way you want. And this was one of those situations. We expected to be taking this guy from a tree stand and it turned into a spot and stalk, and we're now getting really close, and I think it's time that we take the shot on him. Once he shows himself, gets a little bit closer, we'll be able to do it. I'm really hoping that he'll come to that call. It's been quite the adventure trying to stalk up on this guy. He keeps moving just a little bit further away every couple minutes, and it's making for quite the difficult stalk. Hopefully, he'll actually come to this call and get a little closer. Oh, that is the smaller one. That's not the one we want over here, but at least it's attracting them. Okay, it sounds like both of them are here. Sounds like the other one's very close. He's very, very close. Once he turns, we'll take this shot. Come on, turn for us. Just need to turn. Oh, we got him. That looked like a good shot. Ooh, oh my gosh, we got him down. I can't believe we got him. That was the last thing I expected, was to actually be able to get that shot into him. I thought for sure he'd run. Wow. That is truly incredible. But before we go get that guy, we got this other one to pick up, and yeah, we got a pretty good shot on him. It looks like it might have been a little bit high, so it probably hit the spinal cord, which is not a bad thing. It's still a vital hit for us, and look at that. That's a sizable Rocky Mountain elk, but it's nothing like the one that we just took out. Beautiful. Good to get one tagged. So let's go ahead and get that guy sent back to the lodge so that it can be properly cleaned and mounted. And let's go find the one that we just smoked. And I don't even need to look for the spot where we took him out, because he barely ran far at all. So that is fantastic. That is, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get a look at this guy and see how big he truly is. This is a monster bull. Let's get a look at this guy. What a giant. What an absolute giant. This is not something you get to see often, and we just smoked him with a great shot. Looks like we got him right where we needed. What a giant elk. What a giant Rocky Mountain elk. What an absolutely beautiful elk. I'm still absolutely speechless. Well, enough talking about this guy. Let's get him picked up and tagged. What a monster Rocky Mountain elk. What a true giant. What a beautiful bull. I am so excited to have gotten the opportunity to take this guy out. What a monster. That's all I gotta say. What a monster. Let's get this guy sent off to the taxidermist and we will get a look at this guy shortly. That is fantastic. Well, guys, we are now in the lodge, and here is the smaller of the two elk that we took out, and here is that little mule deer, but obviously neither of these guys are anything too special, but this guy right here is the main thing that you guys were probably interested in seeing in the lodge. Now, I'm just honestly so happy that I did manage to find this guy while I was doing a little bit of grinding trying to get some more cash for buying stuff, but it's so cool that we actually got to incorporate him into this video in some way or another, and I figured for 5K we might as well do something special, and I had seen elk and mule deer requested a lot, and I had seen quite a bit of bow hunting requests, so I figured why don't we just mesh the two into one video. So that's what we did. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, there is one rule for this series that I think I'm gonna alter a little bit. Before I had it to where we could not hunt near water at all, and I think what I'm gonna do is, since we've been choosing a target species at the beginning of each of these episodes, instead of making it so we can't go near water, I'm gonna make it so we can't hunt around the drink time of the animal. That way we can still hunt near the water, but the animals won't be drinking there, so we still have to hunt only feed zones and resting zones, but we aren't restricted to only areas that don't have water now. We just can't hunt the drink times, so I figure that'll be the best way to do it. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and once again, thank you guys for 5K. It really means so much to me. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to sub. But with that being said, thank you guys for 5K, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!